last time to worry about
A
the
school
rest.
is many things. A home, a classroom, a space for dreams.
Lucas is there.
It is a grand collaboration between scholars of the past, present, and future. Like all worthy projects, it is difficult to build, rewarding to maintain, and frighteningly easy to destroy. Never has this been
So we
more
lost
apparent.
Vin.
Caledon
We lost
is
Owen.
a name we put to an ideal. One which demands the best
I think
of us.
that was one of Max's students as well.
I
Have we failed as
have
Max?
fallen terribly short.
Could we have done more?
But we can all choose today, this moment, to begin living up to that ideal.
But we saved a lot of people.
To reject hate. To choose life.
We failed some. We saved a lot of
Thank you.
others. At least that.
I should make the rounds.
I'll be up back. Take your time.
It's been a hard week. I wonder how everyone is feeling.
So,
I should keep checking in with people.
trying to wrap it up, huh? Yeah. Mom and Dad. People who care. And I can never stress enough how good it is to have them. Okay, Gwen. Long time no seen. I don't know what the choices for Gwen were, but we haven't seen her around campus, so I think she's not a teacher at Caledon anymore. And we haven't talked to Amanda since. Or texted with Amanda since. So, Chloe's waiting for us outside. So what's the order that we talk to? Who are you?
That's the kid from the observatory. What's he up to?
The kid? He looks older than you, Max.
Through smoke and screams, you flood my mind. My heart pounds, fear and lust combined. No, need a better rhyme.
We put that Super Max figurine somewhere. I want to put it here somewhere, to be honest. Because it fit.
I should see how everyone's doing.
I know, Max. Just looking around.
Amanda has answered the call for help, like she always does.
Oh. Stressed. Still stressed out so much. Definitely want to talk to Amanda. Should we talk to her first?
Nothing like seeing all of your failures on one front page.
What happened on Freeman Street? Arson attack on Caledon, explosion on Freeman Street. Caledon University was the victim of an arson attack yesterday. During a protest organized by former Caledon professor Lucas Colmenero, Ren Landry allegedly used an incendiary weapon to firebomb the school's fine arts building. He eluded Caledon security team and also attacked the Everett Observatory before being detained and arrested. The Lakeport Fire Department arrived within minutes and managed to keep the flames from spreading to other buildings. Tragically, both the observatory and fine arts buildings had students trapped inside, some of whom were sheltering in fear of the protesters. Lakeport PD will release a list of casualties within the next few days. Just as the flames were raging and the campus was beginning to panic, an explosion also shook Lakeport at 3180 Freeman Street, home to the school's Abraxas Society. It's unknown if the two events are connected or if Landry had an accomplice. Landry is still being questioned by police. His motives are unconfirmed, but it's worth noting that his father, Michael Landry, went missing in 1994 after telling friends he was attending a Caledon party. No. No way that is the connection. His father is the corpse. His father is the boy who died there at the party. No way. No. I was wondering where the connection ran between Abraxas and the fire at the university, but that's a little absurd. But statistics rarely help for the unique case, right? The unique case is what it is.
Amanda was
Holy
horrified to hear about
shit.
Ren. Hey,
Let's speak to her.
I'm so glad the turtle wasn't damaged in the fire.
I'm glad she was safe.
Are still standing.
the more
I'm
important
still
thing.
standing. Trying to focus on that for now.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping Chloe last weekend.
My pleasure. It's a very special girl you've got there.
Have you
Can
heard
we-
anything from the protest crowd?
After I fired Joey and banned the others. Only rumors. Ren's gonna get his day in court. His friends
Yeah.
are already disavowing him.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself, Amanda.
Hey. You always know where to find me. And I'll always be happy to be found.
I should keep checking in with people.
Yes, we should. I had hoped we could talk to Amanda a little longer. How many people are there, though? These guys are playing nice. I think, yeah, Moses is priority.
Enjoying your victory lap?
What are you talking about? Fire still happened.
Yeah,
There was so much damage and suffering.
but much less than previously.
So much death.
And don't you ever dare going into holidays, apparently. We did what we could.
I couldn't have done it without
In
you.
reading maps wrong,
You did everything
stumbling across
you could
campus.
to keep people safe.
blindly.
And they'll never know.
I'm happy to share that secret podium. We did what we could. With the time we had. I can live with that.
And that is also a lesson in life. It's not always about perfection. Sometimes a good result is good enough. Sometimes it's not even about the result.
Sorry about the observatory. I know you love that building.
I did. But we'll rebuild, and the stars will still be there when we do.
They will. They last. They usually last.
So, fire still happened. No matter what we did. Was it inevitable?
It wasn't, obviously.
It appears so. I guess time really does have a sense of irony.
So I'm trapped. If something terrible happens, I can't undo it.
If Chloe
Not sure.
blames Ren,
Free.
I think
If something
what is
terrible
going to happen
happens,
then? Is there even going
do
to...
the best you can.
Like, is the fire even going to break out?
I think Chloe and I are gonna hit the road for a while we wait for Caledon to figure itself out.
It's too bad that you're leaving just when Safi came back. But I understand. Next time you're in town, we're having a No True Samurai marathon. Chloe said she wanted to check it out.
Yeah.
This is what I get for introducing you to.
Nothing wrong with that. So long as you aren't getting put on the sidelines, there's nothing wrong with it. Okay then, let's check on these two.
So you play a card, then count how many points you pulled from the mana reservoir. Oh.
You
I
might be a
can't
good
believe
fit.
I let you talk me into this.
You said you wanted
Yeah.
to clear your mind, and you didn't want to try my cabbage cookies, so...
Fine. Go fish.
You could try chess as well.
Looks like these two bonded after their near-death experiences.
I guess chess has the interesting thing to it where the
I
rules
should
are
see how everyone's doing.
quite easy, but mastering it is
So you
so
agree that your podcast was essentially a form of
stupid
stochastic
difficult.
terrorism?
I never said that. And you have no evidence.
The Caledon Truth, episode 21. Somebody needs to show the administration that we're a force to be reckoned with, whatever it takes.
When I said that,
Loretta will always be Loretta, probably.
Look who's
She will
here.
be a
talk
journalist
to them when
someday
I'm
and
ready
she
to
will
go.
get in trouble, always. And here we are. Hey, Reggie.
Reggie.
Are
how
you
are
okay?
holding up?
Man, I don't even know anymore.
So I think Reggie might be happy not having to deal with the whole Abraxas bullshittery now. Probably.
How is Abraxas handling everything?
For now, with a lot of emails that say no comment.
If Abraxas falls apart, there's no harm for Reggie, is there? I mean, yeah, he was president of the time, like at the time of collapse, but I think it's for the better that Reggie is out of that.
I know
Now he
very
can
used to be
become Max's
close.
star student once Max
How are you
comes
feeling?
back with Chloe.
Furious. I don't even get to shake him and ask him what the fuck he was doing.
I think he was just caught up in the same stuff you were. But with a much worse outcome.
Why an explosion though?
See you around, Reggie.
See you, Max.
I should keep checking in with people.
We are, Max, we are. We can also enjoy a sunset here. Or is it sunrise? Who knows? Who knows?
Final episode? Somehow I doubt that Loretta is announcing her retirement.
Not happening. Never happening.
Welcome back to Abraxcast. If you haven't heard, last week was a grim one for Caledon University. An arsonist firebombed the campus, resulting in multiple casualties. I myself was nearly among them. The sudden spotlight on Caledon means that this podcast has received some attention lately. Critics have accused me of clout chasing, or worse. But I've always doggedly pursued one thing above all: the truth. My school is targeted by a man who believes he has been denied the truth. He claims that Caledon is covering up the disappearance of his father, that the university has stonewalled his family for decades. I don't know if he's right, but I know that everyone is entitled to the truth. And when the powers that be conspire to hide the truth, well, that is where I come in. This will be the final episode of Abraxcast. I will pivot to uncovering the corruption in both Caledon and Lakeport. How did a disgraced English professor reinvent himself as an activist figurehead? Why were the police so slow to respond to the threats against Caledon? I will pursue these
That I was wondering
questions
too.
and many more.
Especially
To the various
like
news outlets
violence
who have
threat
reached out to me,
in the
please
internet,
know that I'm
and you even
reviewing
know
the
who it
messages
came
as
from.
fast as
Come
I
on.
can. I may be a burgeoning media empire, but I'm only one person, and midterms are coming. Listeners, if there were ever a time to like, comment, and subscribe, it's now. There is always more to be revealed.
Exactly what Loretta is saying. What better moment than to like, comment, and subscribe right now? Side note, thank you so much for being here
Diamond?
and watching.
Hey, Max. I know I've been mostly ducking you since I left Caledon, but I heard about the fire. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Are you and Moses doing okay?
I think Max has made a peace with the situation, and so has Moses, so yeah, I think it's
I've
fine.
been through enough trauma to know that
In the realm of
okayness
how fine it
only
can be,
lasts until the
I think we're
initial
fine.
shock wears off. We tried so hard to stop it, but in the end, it happened anyway. I'll be blaming myself for a long time.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. You and Safi are the only two people I know who are like me. But for Safi, I don't think her power makes her feel powerful. I think it makes her feel trapped. What about you, Max?
Diamond.
Does your power feel like a gift? Or do you feel trapped too?
Why does Diamond about us and we don't know about Diamond?
No matter how hard the
The
responsibility
power definitely
is,
has been both.
I have the power to help the people I care about.
Exactly that. And that is a
I will
gift.
always be grateful for that.
That makes sense.
And that is a gift even without supernatural powers.
Come on. You
Like
have
some
to
people
give me
have
more
that
than
power.
that. What's
they-
going on with you?
Or a lot of people do, actually.
Almost ready to talk about it. And when I am, you'll be my first call. I promise.
I'll be waiting for it.
I have a feeling what
I
the
should get
next
back
game
to
of the
Memorial.
series could be.
Keep in touch, okay?
Or who it
I'll
could
be
be
around.
about. Innocent bystanders. So, Diamond, huh? The Rolling Raiders. You want to introduce Chloe to them probably as well. Fuck the buildings, to be honest. The
I
people.
should see how everyone's doing.
The people are what's relevant.
For those
There are more
we've
important
left
things than
behind.
buildings. Oh my god. I just now recognized the background. That is incredible. Blue butterflies also. And this could be a merge of a butterfly and a phoenix. Memorial wall. Yeah. Jeanette.
I didn't really break down after the fire.
Shit.
Until the day I learned that Jeanette was in the observatory.
Could we have saved her? Jeanette. Owen.
Owen
We
and
had
I
our differences
never
and
saw eye to eye. But
And
his
Owen was
heart
definitely
in the right place when it counted.
trying to conquer the city. But that doesn't mean he deserves death. And Vin, whatever you were doing there.
There's so much I wish I could ask you. I'm sorry I couldn't get to you in time.
But Vin had been super secretive. Until the end. He did never tell us anything. But also that obviously doesn't make him deserve that.
I know it's just a building.
Yes.
But this was basically Moses' home. I wish I could have saved it.
It's what it is now. And as dumb as it is to say, or as plain as it is, there are other observatories. And Moses, being the good scientist that he is, while this is going to be rebuilt, which might take an eternity, he will probably have to go somewhere else and promote his PhD.
Abraxas fought so hard to protect the house from Owen. And it wasn't even Owen who brought it down.
So we don't really know what happened there with Vin in the house. Alright, let's meet with the team.
We'll be here when you're done mingling.
Let's say we're done mingling.
I never thought these two would meet each other. I'm so glad they get along.
We'll be here when you're done mingling.
What else are we doing? You'll be here.
I should see how everyone's doing.
I know, Max, I know. But have we left anyone out? I don't think we did we? Closed. Okay, so... so we are stuck in here for the victory lap.
Amanda's love language is open mic nights.
Nice. Oh, we forgot about Yasmin, I guess.
Maxine, it was good.
We've said like this before, I think, in Double Exposure.
Your speech was lovely.
Where she was sitting there alone and we just came to her table and sat down with her.
Rebuild?
I think we must. Necessity is the mother of many things.
The future. I don't care about the board, to be honest.
Next? Do you know when the school will reopen?
As soon as we can. I wish I knew more than that. In truth, I wish I knew many things about Caledon's future, and what part, if any, I will play in it.
I know the feeling.
Just know, should you choose to remain, you will always have a home here. Caledon needs you. And while I'm still working to understand my daughter, I suspect that she needs you too.
Alright. I don't want to hear about politics right now.
Take care, Yasmin.
Don't really
I can
care
check in
about
with
those.
Chloe when I'm ready to go.
Those sport shenanigans are incredibly irrelevant to us right now.
Amanda was horrified to hear about Ren.
Yeah, that probably hurts her specifically. Like, she was telling Chloe that Ren is the safest bet of the three. She's probably put some blame on herself now.
Chloe said it went well.
It did. People are still hanging out inside if you want to.
Nah. Still getting used to original recipe Safi. Not quite ready to reintroduce her to everyone.
And that is fine.
Have you been back
A
to that
threat
weird
lingering
lighthouse since
above
last
our
week?
heads all this
No.
time.
I can still feel it, but it's manageable. Like an itch that I'm learning not to scratch. I guess all of us have the seeds of our deaths planted inside of us. But I'm trying not to focus on mine while
I totally
still
wanted to hear
have
that, Safi. Thanks.
a life to live.
That was so metal.
Metal is, and I appreciate that, definitely an adjective as well. What now? Yasmin? What now?
What's your next step? Gonna hit the road again?
Since it worked out so well last time? No, I think I'll stick around.
Unlike us.
Get used to wearing my own face again.
It's a face I'm glad to see.
Is it
Ready to
time?
head out? If you need more time, I could find my townie buddies and start a round of cornhole.
No, I'm ready. Hi, Safi.
Taking a ride out on Chloe's noble steed. And it will be a long ride, probably.
Well, who told you to eat Thai food served in a bowling alley?
Ooh.
Look, the only reason we were even allowed back here was because I promised that you would be well behaved and on time.
Some things never change.
I don't know what I was thinking either.
Oh, they
20
kept that
minutes?
mirror.
I can work with that.
Oh my, oh my.
I know I put that letter from Moses somewhere.
Some things really never change. Max and Moses. I'll dig something up once the ringing in my ears dies down. I want pictures. You'll get some, definitely. Just know that it's pretty abstract. I haven't quite perfected the art of the mosh pit selfie yet. Woo! Max is going metal too now. Alright, alright. Thanks from Safi. Ooh, catering.
This spread is slightly less shitty than last time. Hope it doesn't give the band big heads.
Hey, it's vegetables. At least this.
Since we left Caledon, it's been an absolute whirlwind.
Whoa, whoa, Max has...
Everything I dreamed our life on the road together could be.
Max has transformed a lot. Oh, tough luck. Hope that's not your dice for life.
This was when Max pioneered the mosh pit selfie. Somehow, she and her camera survived.
Would you say she's indestructible? Determination that is incorruptible. Jeez. Oh, yeah, we have that from the turtle. Alright, but we are looking for a letter from Moses.
Last time I was here, I thought my whole life was shattering. But here I am, relatively whole.
That's Isaac's doing. Or I guess it was Max.
Drugs
And you.
for Makeup Destroy America, Part 2. Now
And
with
you.
award-winning photography.
You played your part as well, obviously. Ooh, traveling far. some 1,000 kilometers there. Guitars.
Band better get here soon. These guitars aren't going to smash themselves. I still cannot believe the fight I had to have to convince the band not to print child sizes. It must have taken a lot of work to find a TV shitty enough for this room. Respect.
Oh my god, the room really is shitty. Huh. Oh well, let's move the shirt aside. Good thing Chloe is not Max, and in doing, like in moving the shirt aside, she would have spilled the beer all over the letter and would have to rewind. If Chloe was like Max, then we'd have a problem, cause being this clumsy without being able to rewind, that letter would be gone.
They're unloading the gear now, man. Chill.
Oi, they better be, love, or it's a right mess for you.
Did I fool you? Be honest.
Not really, to be honest. But nice try, nonetheless.
Honestly, if I didn't know you since we were little kids, still no. How's your shoot going?
This is my favorite spot yet. The people, the stories, the life. You can practically feel it radiating from the walls.
Are you sure that's not just the spilled beer and puke stains?
It's part of it.
I was gonna say.
I've come up with the dive bar series before. Nothing can make up for lost time, but getting to be with you, seeing your world along for the ride, it's amazing.
Well, I love getting to see it through your eyes. It always makes everything more magical.
Oh, before the band gets
I
here,
think that's true for the other way around as well.
wherever you want to stand. Nothing fancy.
Yeah,
I always thought Max could use at least some of your craziness as influence. At the mirror at the corner. No. Chloe has some history with that mirror. But definitely.
Let's do the mirror.
You sure?
Yeah. It's only fitting.
Exactly. Yeah, this is more Chloe, but we have so many... we probably have so many shots with the middle finger, though. Her pointing the middle finger at that... what we experienced as gunshots in the mirror would also fit. I think we stay natural. The brave warrior.
A rare moment of Chloe letting her guard down. I'll treasure it forever.
I like that. Even if this room is
Ready to head in?
totally
I need to set up my
lost
tripod for the
beyond
show.
hope.
Give me 2 minutes.
Of course.
So what's in Moses' letter? Please don't tell us that we're now all just imagination.
I miss you and Max both and can't wait to hear about life on the road.
Never mind.
But this letter
Nice.
is about something more urgent.
Oh.
On the day of the fire, I took many measures to protect us and the school. Most of them failed, but one remains unresolved. I've always tried to help Max with her powers. But in that moment on the rooftop, with her photo in my pocket, I froze. The implications were too large, the questions too many. People died that day. Did all of them have to? I'm not sure anymore. I don't know what the right answer is. I'm not the one who should answer it. But I don't think Max is either. I think Max knows she cannot carry the burden of her powers alone, even if she desperately wishes she could spare the people she loves. Max's power is a gift, but it is also a trap. There are moments in time that she cannot let go of. The lighthouse, the overlook, and now maybe the fire. If Max knows the photo survived, I don't believe she will ever be able to let go. She will want to try again, to save more people, to stop the fire.
You think so?
If she knows. We understand Max's power now better than ever, but so much remains a mystery. If she goes back again, does she risk another storm? There is one more thing. What happens to this timeline when Max leaves it? What happens to you? I wish I could tell you. Chloe, I'm sorry to put this burden on you, but I know whatever you choose will be right for Max, whether she knows it or not.
I think we already know the answer here.
Moses.
Thanks, Moses. Fuck. Of course, I trust Max more than anyone in the world. But maybe loving her means protecting her, even from herself? Or am I just saying that because I can't imagine losing her again?
The struggle here is that there are so many people to save that Max might try over and over again, and she might fail. And she could die. Also, she might get lost in trying to go over the scene over and over and over again. So no. As beautiful as that photo is, we will not go on like that. Sometimes it's okay to leave the past behind. Or parts of it anyway.
Ready for the mosh pit?
Always, hippie.
Is something wrong?
I just want you to know that I'm not taking any of this for granted. You, us, this timeline, I'm going to fight for it, no matter what.
Hey, of course. We'll fight for it together, right?
Thank you. So, where are we heading next? The band's only got 2 more gigs and then they're on hiatus. We could head back east and check on your friends, or we can go west. It might be time for us to see what happened to Arcadia Bay together. Or, maybe that's a terrible idea.
Right now, I don't want to think about the future. Or
it's time to live in the now.
I just want to be here with you, capturing every moment.
Shall they go on hiatus after 2 gigs, but you still have those 2 gigs? And there's one coming right now. Live the moment. Fan service galore. Because I think that game is legendary for what it is. I had great fun playing the first one. Not just fun, amazing moments. And sometimes really leaves you thinking about life. And sometimes also resulting in living and actually living. And sometimes looking back, the moments we had and the greatness we were allowed to see in the world. Oh. Somewhere in that meantime, Chloe didn't have her hair dyed. Chloe running to save Max with the truck once again. Prince on the white horse. And those moments sprinkled in between all the chaos and destruction. At night in the pool or on the junkyard. Also here in the boat on the lake. And there were many more of that. Sometimes our journey just has so many incredible moments. Sometimes, yes, there might be suffering, of course. But there will be those moments. Like this, walking the train tracks. Or being so close to the sunset. Thank you for making that game. There was a lot of things I was complaining about, I know. And oh my god, why were they at the observatory? But I will not turn down the fan service at the end. The good feeling that we got from seeing Chloe and Max like that again. Once more, it has been incredible. Highs and lows. Both in regards to storytelling and in regards to feeling during playing. As life. Same as life. Highs and lows, obviously. And that's something I can just wish to all of you is for you to be able to enjoy the highs and for someone to be there during your lows. I wish you all the best and amazing experiences in life. Oh. This is indeed the end of the game. Safi found the courage to keep on living. 81%. Finally. While I was playing, I was for the first stream, I was waiting for the ending of an episode, as was the case in the first game, where you could see the intermediate results of that. But we didn't, and I kept playing for much longer than I intended that day. And today we could finish the game. Loretta survived the fire. Owen did not. Noelle survived the fire. Jeanette did not. But you can see in the percentages here, Loretta was an easy one. I think we were basically forced to save Loretta here, right? The percentage that lost Owen is much, much higher, or wasn't as easy to find. I didn't even find him during the fire. And honestly, I was glad that we could make it through. Noelle survived the fire. That was just grabbing the mask. Yo, Sufi. You just turned in the moment we finished the game. I'm a little sorry for that. I guess that's what it is sometimes. Yeah. Jeanette has an even higher percentage here. Perished in the observatory. Max wasn't able to let anyone know that Jeanette was in the building. I don't even remember that one. Anthony the poet survived the fire. Yep. Vin. How even? Where did Vin died in the Abraxas fire? Max never learned why he was there. Yeah, exactly. Damn. And that was really bothering me that we didn't even find out why Vin was there. Fire starters. Admin building fire. You failed to stop the fire. Yes. I think that one was the ability to argue right with Ren. And I failed because I misinterpreted one of the photos, or one of the sketches in his sketchbook. The one with a corpse. I interpreted that as him having to do something with that. Even though, looking at it now, he doesn't really have connection to Abraxas. I guess it is like that, but we cannot change that anymore now. Because we burned the photo. Then... Wow. Actually stop all the fires. All the fires, wow. So, positive thing about that. Potential for another playthrough somewhere in the future. But I will not concern myself with that now. Right now, we are here. We weren't able to learn the truth about the observatory fire. You learned the source of the observatory fire. Right. That little fucker was running around down at the campus. He wasn't near the observatory. Relationship. Chloe and Max remain best friends. Chloe and Max are more than friends or rekindle their relationship. I know the game gave us a lot of choices to ignite more with Chloe, but I think it's, at least for now, it was more fitting. Like, what bothered me a little in all of this, that we didn't experience that time frame where Max and Chloe were on the road together after the first game. also, I never really felt like they were close enough to be lovers. And I think they are very much fitting as friends. I like that. I really like that. Though I can... Like, now that they're on the road and they spend a lot of time together, I can imagine them coming together eventually. I just don't see it happen before that, because of the missing time frame. And I'm very much fine with the outcome here. Safi feels confident she can fix herself thanks to Max and Chloe, 81%. Safi died thinking Max didn't care. Safi died without making amends with Max. Oh, things that could have happened. But no. We pulled through as Chloe in that moment. And we didn't lie. Max does care. And I think Max is a very loving person. Even though she is, for the most part, quiet. But in the end here we saw that she can become an absolute metal and sometimes extrovert. I think she showed some extrovertness also when she was teaching the class. Like, she was just walking up to Safi then, Safi in disguise, and asked her if she could take a photo of her. So, this was already not the same Max that we saw in the first game. And as life is, there is always, or not always, but very often, over the years, there will be some transformation of character. And that is absolutely fine. Life is like that. Moses feels like a friend to Chloe and relates to her. Moses feels acquainted with Chloe. For that, I think I lack the... I lack the language skill to tell much difference here. Friend is closer, I would say, from my feeling. And also because of the relates to her. I think we can bring everyone closer together once Max and Chloe are back. If they return. Amanda decided to stay friends with Max, and Amanda continues to have romantic feelings for Max. That is something I didn't really see in that game, right? Like, the choice I made for the as a preset was that, and if I remember correctly, I played it so that Max and Amanda were in a relationship. But Amanda didn't show us any special affection. Like, yeah, she's a nice person. But I didn't have the feeling that she is still interested in Max. Yeah. I would have liked to know what was going on here. But Vin kept to himself, no matter what we tried. Obviously, not no matter, but from the set of things that we tried. There must have been something outside of that set, and we must have missed that. And I'm sorry it happened. Major choices. We did not expose Safi because we had trust in her, even though she betrayed that trust later. Or did she really betray? But she made things harder for us and herself than would have needed to be. We could have worked together as a team and things would have been much, much easier to unravel. And I would have loved if Safi came to that conclusion. Convince Noel that you're a prospective student. Yeah? I think that was an easy one. was the first one where we really had to try out Chloe's talking skills, and it worked out in the end. Potentially because we were nice to Lucas there. Yeah, here I I was fearing that she knows the professors. Like, Caledon doesn't strike me as a huge university. I think the amount of professors in there is very observable. Like, they don't have 50 professors, right? And if there are only 10, Noel might know all of them. So why not? And also it was a nice moment when she knocked at Max's door and we had a good laugh. You told Safi about the fire. Obviously we did, because we wanted Safi as an ally all along. Every step of the way we tried to convince her to be an ally for us. And try to convince her that we are her allies as well. And I wish she would have seen that earlier. That's really sad. Convince Joey that you're part of the protest. That was an easy way in. So it made sense to do that. Oh, you tried to kiss Chloe. So Chloe is probably refusing there? Holding back a little. I mean, they weren't together again for long, so I can understand if she is holding back there. But again, I think they fit very, very well together as friends. And friends, very much like a relationship, can shape your life. Maybe not in the same capacity. Sometimes even that, but friends are super important. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with being friends with people. Still, if Max and Chloe want, I won't hold them back. If they want to go wild on their trip out, so be it. I'm absolutely fine with that as well. I just thought that, again, this was going all a little too quick here. And I didn't really see it happening right now. So friends it is, and it's good that way. Did you distract or attack the intruder in the basement? Save Reggie and make them drop an important piece of evidence in the process. Yeah, we saw the hammer drop. But we've probably failed to do anything worthwhile with it. That could have saved Vin, I assume. Tell Chloe about her death. Absolutely. That was the situation here in the final stretch, where we met and discussed about what changed, what are variables, what are constant. And in that regard, I think it is very important to be honest with her and with Moses, and not leave anything out or pretend something is a variable that is not. Kiss or hug Max. I know, it really... the game tries to push that a little too hard for my taste. But though, it is fine that we have the choice. You choose whatever you want. I want them to be together, and I don't really care if it's friends or lovers. I'm fine with them. I like the team. And it's just awesome that they're reunited. You failed to pressure Ren, because I am bad. Could have prevented the main campus fire. Quite easily. Yeah, I mean, Look at this. I think the moment you win here, you will probably instantly suspect Ren. So that's already 50% here. Then you have, from the remaining ones, you have 11 here, 30 for Joey, and then 9 for Lucas. Yeah. So out of those people who failed with Ren, more than half suspected Joey. And I mean, again, I don't think Lucas himself would set fire to anything. I was thinking he's the one who talks people into that, and I was scared of that as well. But I thought Joey felt more like someone who would act. Though, of course, we had no proof for that. Increasing appetite for chaos is fitting, though. Like, there was always that feeling that something might go wrong if Joey is there, but yeah, obviously, if you win that with Ren, then yeah. I really trusted Amanda's judgment there, that it couldn't be Ren. But sometimes even good people go wrong. When it comes to Max, correctly pinpointed Vin as the source of the fire. So Vin really set fire to the building? Though we don't know this from playing the game, right? Technically speaking, we don't know that. And no. I would hope that we could give that photo to Max, because it was a nice photo, but I don't want to give her the temptation. And here we are at the end. Chloe and Max visiting Arcadia here. Max has dyed her hair. That's Joyce's house. With Chloe's old room. I wonder if Joyce made changes to that. Nice. We made that choice to write that there in the first game. We made that choice. Hi, Joyce. Good to see you again. This is probably the bank next to the lighthouse, isn't it? Having the overlook above the sea. Enjoying the peace. Same here. The back entrance of the Turtle. Looking out at the lake. But this time not seeing a boat down there. Enjoying the sunset. The warm light. And in that, enjoying life. Thanks for sticking around. And I hope I see you on the next journey. Have a wonderful day, evening, or night. Bye bye.